Alfetta Edwards, and welcome to This Is Your Life. Yes, Val, Bushman, Boyles, Schindler, Smith, this is your life. It all started in Winnetka. Little Valerie Smith was born on a beautiful day in Winnetka, Illinois, on October 18th, never mind, to Alice and Walter Hatfield Smith. We understand that your dad went by Hatfield. What did Hatfield do for a living?
He was a
Stockbroker? Got it. All right. There are many Winnetka treasures. And there's Val with her sisters. Val, she was a treasure of Winnetka. In fact, American jazz singer and band leader Bob Crosby and the Bobcats were rumored to have written a song about Val. Let's listen to that song.
Big noise blew in from Winnetka. Stole each girl, each heart and then. Big noise blew in from Winnetka. Big noise blew right out again.
Well, Alice, Val's mother, was known to play the piano in the radio in Chicago in the 1930s. Did she have a favorite song, Val?
I don't know.
You do not know. But Alice's love for music was passed on to little Valerie. And Val, do you remember this voice? Hello! Yes, Val, it's your longtime choir director.
What?
There she is, your longtime choir director.
Hello! My name is Miss Rudolph. I am Valerie Smith's music teacher. Actually, I was her first voice teacher. Valerie came to me as a child and she said she wanted to sing. So we started with scales. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I saw potential right away. She could sing them exactly the same way I did. The very first time. Valerie joined the school choir next, and she progressed quickly. And soon she was singing solos like Memories All Alone in the Moonlight, or Yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. And now, she is the president of the Segundo Rotary Club. I hope she has shared her many talents with you. Valerie was a singing star, and I'm sure she was a star president. And now I will leave you with one of Valerie's favorite songs. Valerie! Valra! Valra!
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mrs. Val, would you like to sing a song? No, I don't think you would. Thank you very much. Never mind. Several years later, Valerie moved to Evanston, Illinois, which is just south of downtown Chicago.
Illinois.
Excuse me, that's how she pronounced it. She lived there. Bordered by Chicago to the south, Skokie to the west, Wilmette to the north, and the Great Lake Michigan to the east, just in case you all needed to know that. Val founded the city in 1863 and helped develop the city buildings and incredible landmarks, including North Shore Hotel, the Evanston Post Office, City Hall, And of course, Sherman Avenue looking north. Val's most incredible accomplishment was the founding of the Rotary International. Many people thought it was Paul Harris who started the Rotary. However, as we all know, behind every good man is a better woman. Or behind every 4 men is a good woman. As Valerie developed the city of Evanston, and as well as Rotary, which would one day solve polio around the world, she was also raising her 2 young children, Laura and Drew. Do you recognize this lovely home, Val? What is that?
That's 2021 McDaniel.
Where you grew up, where you grew your children. Yes. Yes, this is the home in Evanston where you raised Laura and Drew. Many memories were made between the meetings of Rotary founders and the leadership of Evanston. As Val worked to solve world hunger, she also volunteered at the kids' elementary school, as well as serving as the world's first soccer mom. As the kids grew and started their own careers, Val found herself studying abroad in Spain through DePauw University. In Spain, she became a famous bullfighter and flamenco dancer, as seen here. Upon returning and finding there was not a future for bullfighters and flamenco dancers in the States, Val used her bilingual studies to land a job and start her career. Val, does this voice sound familiar?
Lucky Strike.
Do you know who that is, Val? No, it is Mr. Brunswick, the founder of Brunswick Bowling. Mr. Brunswick, where did you first meet Val?
Well, I'm very sad to say, when I first met Val, she was in the gutter. One of her pesky little kids had run down the lane, past the arrows, and she was hightailing it down there to pull that kid back. And I saw her step in the gutter.
So eventually, she applied for a job in the bowling alley. What was your first impression of her?
She had a great personality. I saw that right away. But she was a little flighty. You can say she was kind of hard to pin down.
But eventually, she started working there?
Oh yes. Once she started working at Brunswick, she was happier than an old dog lying on the porch, chewing on an old catfish head. You could say it was right up her alley.
But did you have any issues? Did you have any issues with her?
You know, Val was a humdinger of an employee. But we did have one problem. She tried to start a union. It turned out she couldn't go get a strike.
And what, Mr. Brunswick, do you think was Val's greatest asset as an employee?
Well, it's kind of near and dear to me. But every Friday night after work, when everyone was gone, she would stay back to shine my balls. We used to say, I like them smooth and shiny up top, and shiny and smooth down below.
Well, thank you very much for that enlightening story, Mr. Brunswick. Thank you very much. And after leaving Brunswick, Val continued her career as an award-winning realtor. South and she started HGTV, which actually stands for How Great Thou Val. She can be seen in these photos with meetings with fellow realtors in Georgia to launch the famed network and eventually winning awards. Val's acumen for finances served her well during her next career stop. As you can see, a photo of Val hangs in the headquarters of H&R Block. You can see it right there. That's how famous she was. And now, Val, here's another voice from your past.
Val, since I've been dead for almost 8 years, why don't you just call me Marion Halsford or Rothstein, whatever my maiden name. Or I can tell you now what was under that perfect wife exterior.
Yes, Val, our next guest is Mrs. Henry Block. She was married to the senior partner founder of H&R Block, Val's employer. She was reputed to be the perfect wife and mother, not at all interested in business, but a great supporter of education and the arts. She has been described as a beauty, known for her stunning red hair, her gentle eyes, kind eyes, and her warm smile. Mrs. Henry Block, welcome to today's show. Mrs. H&R Block, do you have any special words for Val today?
Val, you and I were Joan of Arc. Forget about those balls we had with. You know, that was back in the days when women were supposed to be supportive or subservient. That's the word I'm looking for. And they wore those cute, pretty little pearl earrings. Not me. I got those. Now, we stepped out and we were really strong women. You know, Val, I do remember though, married to Mr. Block, but we did have a few interesting situations. I remember when he proposed to me. I don't know if you've ever had any situation like this. Special night, expensive champagne. Well, I didn't know that he'd put the engagement ring in the bottom of the glass until it was too late.
Oh no! Did that ring ever show up?
Well, some say it showed up in Macy's restroom, but all I know is that I saw it on the Home Shopping Network.
And do you have any special message to Val?
Oh, Val, you made us so much money, and you also let those taxpayers feel like you were saving them money. All right, girl. So, you and I are soulmates. Here's the Val.
Woo-hoo!
Where's my sword? Here's the Val.
Thank you for enlightening us, Mrs. Block. Fabulous, fabulous. After that career, Val had travels and careers, and they took her from the Mid-East to Spain and to the South and around the world. However, now it was time for her to head west, to the West Coast to be close to her family. She landed in El Segundo and quickly found her new home. Val launched into her career of picking up hazardous waste, and her years of staying clear of the droppings left by the bulls in Spain came in handy. Val became involved in the community in many ways. Val, I'm sure you'll recognize this voice. How about a little game of Marco Polo? Marco Polo. Yes, Val, this is your life. And this is the leader of the Water Lilies, Coach Carroll. Looking good there, Carol.
Can't swim a lick, but I
She's waving.
She's our most enthusiastic Lily. And she is really like a real popular Lily. And she just relishes the fact that she's so popular. But she lets everybody know all the time that she's the hottest Lily in the pool.
Tell us a little bit more about Val and her gymnastics classes.
Well, she's always the first one to jump into the pool with a big old splash. Every single class. I mean, the water's just all over the place. Val's here, you know she's here. But she's the top water lily. And, you know, she just, she really likes everybody to notice her. She wears some pretty skimpy suits and everything. But she's hoping to get the men to notice her when they go by in their Speedos. Because she's always like, woohoo! Hottest lily in the pool. Me.
Well, Coach Carol, how is Val when it comes to, when you're really there, the gymnastics part?
The gymnastics part. I think she's kind of confused because there's no gymnastics going on with her. She doesn't pay attention. She doesn't follow the rules. She doesn't do any of the gymnastic things. She's dancing the whole time in the pool. And the whole time she's saying, look at me. I'm such a hot dancer. I'm the best dancer around. And she just thinks she's something else, but no gymnastics at her.
Well, you kept her in the class though, right?
Yes, because she's quite entertaining.
All right then. Well, thank you, Coach Carol.
You're welcome.
You're so kind. And please, Coach, keep your symptoms up too. Thank you very much. Yes? All right, and as Val paddled through the plunge, she realized that nutrition was so very important in her life. Val, do you remember this voice?
Remember, Val, red wine is better for you than white wine.
Yes, Val, it's your nutrition coach. Oh, whoa. Who's this?
Stella,
Stella, where are you from?
El Segundo, I'm a senior citizen.
Why are you here?
Well, I heard there was a party here tonight. And this lady, Val, she used to bring me food every week. And she bought me a bottle every week. And I don't know what I would do without that bottle. Because I got really depressed with this COVID thing. This pandemic really upset me. I couldn't go anywhere. And I had so many bottles at home. A lot of them are empty. But I wanted to bring this last bottle to Val because I don't see her anymore. Val, you want some scotch?
Oh, sure.
Well, thank you, Miss Senior Citizen, and if you have more booze, I'm sure Val would like it. And speaking of nutrition,
Hello, everyone! How are you all tonight? Thank you. You all know nutrition is very, very important. I don't just share my knowledge with anyone, you gotta pay me. But tonight, I'm gonna give you 2 tips that I've shared with Val over the years. Red wine's better than white wine, and only drink 1 glass a day. Cheers. My second tip, you'll want to listen closely. Milk duds have 30% less fat than other things. I don't know what is 30% less fat then, but I have a box for all of you to try my nutrition trip. So make sure pass these around. They're full of milk. They're full of duds.
You gotta give it directly to Val.
Okay,
Of course.
Miss they're full of milk,
I gotta get the money shot. Here we go.
they're full of milk,
There we
and they're full of
go.
duds. That is a very healthy treat.
And as I put my other hat on as the AV expert, I want to show you something about milk duds that no one knows. the official candy of NHL, healthy, 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 and they're full of milk and cream. So, that's nutrition. Follow me on Facebook for more tips.
That is a wonderful snack. Thank you, Val. Do you eat a lot of milk duds? You can now. We have it now. Thank you, Hans.
I just found the other ones. I found, sorry.
Or Franz, whoever you are.
Vodka here, and I found yours.
Yeah, you missed the table over there. Len is wanting some duds. Thank you very much. And you know, no tribute would be complete without the musical stylings of her favorite singer-songwriter, Daniel in the Mood. But Daniel could not be with us today. But we are so fortunate that we have found the long-lost brother of Daniel, Randall in the Mood. Randall joins us tonight with a special tribute to Val. Take it away, Randall.
I know you've all seen my brother on the Zoom, and so he couldn't be here. He asked me to please write a little ditty, and here it is. Let me tell you a story about a boy named Drew. Found some trash and he just went to bought a truck and he filled it with junk. And then he packed it up tight and he headed to the junk. Then his mom Val said something missing. He found some waste. Said, get it out of here. Has a way today. They take it all away. Oh, Drew, get rid of the good. Has a way today. 1-800 got junk. Clean up the messes around here.
Wow, that was very special. That will be a solo album, 45, coming out very, very soon. Thank you, Randall. It's so inspiring.
Coming on cassette.
Maybe we should all sing that together, huh? Everybody?
Yeah.
No. Okay, never mind.
Everybody, here we go. Real quick, picture, quick.
Through the years, Valerie has enjoyed many birthday celebrations. Many. Let's just say we'll move on from here. Many celebrations for her birthday. And Val's family is very important to her. She can frequently be found on adventures, making memories with Drew, Laura, and their families. Let's take a look. There she is with some people there, eating, drinking. There's Drew, her daughter, and her ex-husband in her lap. And look, there's the moose she killed on one of her family vacations. Family everywhere. She loves her family. And Val, as you know, your wonderful daughter Laura was with us tonight. She's sitting by your side.
Yeah.
But wait, that's...
Do you recognize this voice?
Mic off.
It did. Do you recognize this voice?
Yes, Val. You have taught me so much over the years. Your example of hard work and entrepreneurship have led me on my way to become a great entrepreneur and to go into politics. So I'm here tonight as a surprise, all the way from a very important high-level city meeting with all my recreation staff. I am here for you tonight.
You know who that is, Val? Yeah. That's your son, Mayor Drew Moondoggy Boyles. Moondoggy, just back from an important mayor meeting to congratulate his mommy, Val. Here to congratulate Val to present some certificates of recognition voted on by the entire population of El Segundo is her son, Drew.
Okay, yes, like she said, we are great entrepreneurs in our family. One of the companies we founded was one called Dominion Voting Systems. And we decided to help them come in El Segundo and do the best of El Segundo. So we had several categories and we did the voting, and it's unbelievable that Val won 100% of the votes in El Segundo. So I have several awards. So Val, you want to stand right here for a minute? I will hand you the awards. Sure. There are many here, so. First, we're going to start with Rotary President of the Year. There you go.
That's very true. Let's hear it for Rotary President of the Year.
Yeah, she has a lot of here coming. Okay, the other one that received 100% of the vote was Park Vista Citizen of the Year.
Let's hear it. Park Vista Citizen of the Year.
And of course, and that wasn't big enough for there. We had to go with El Segundo Citizen of the Year.
El Segundo Citizen of the Year.
El Segundo Senior Citizen of
El
the Year.
Segundo Senior Citizen of the Year.
Okay. So I admit I have a couple glasses of wine. I hope you all are keeping track of the awards here, and I can give you.
That's 4.
Okay, good.
All right, now we have El Segundo Volunteer of the Year.
Woo! Volunteer of the Year. Amazing. The voting.
It's amazing. So, and of course, being my mom, El Segundo Mother of the Year.
Mother of the Year.
And last but not least, for your grandchildren, El Segundo Grandma of the Year.
Grandmother of the Year.
And just to let you know, we did this actually in the last election when I was elected mayor using Dominion voting, and I came out with 100% of the vote. So
It runs in the family.
it's the next city council election, so just go ahead and vote, but it really doesn't matter.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. You must be up to another high-level meeting just like that.
Another with my recreation staff, so I should leave, but I'll wait for a few.
Why don't you hang out next to the gymnastic teacher there? Well, all of those awards obviously are very well deserved, and I'm sure everybody in this room received their voting ballots through the city. Everybody voted on this, correct? Correct? Yes. Amazing that she won 100% of voting. You all voted, correct? Yes. Well, Val, we can't leave without touching on one more part of your life, your Rotary friends. That was the white party. There's the girl party. There's everybody in our favorite positions. None of them are wearing pants, by the way. Oh, look at that beautiful girl in purple.
Girl.
Whatever. Paul Harris Fellow Award. There we are, at Unmasked, Rotary Club El Segundo. There she is, getting some flowers, drinking again. Watching somebody play the piano right here. There she is at the, in her witch hat, with her favorite witch, Miss. Tito's Tacos, there's her favorite date. And there's something really nice that her son wrote. It says, Happy Mother's Day, Mom. From raising Laura, Bella, and me as a single mom while climbing the ranks in corporate America to being a great grandma to helping me run my business to serving with Rotary while doing other people's taxes. You never cease to amaze me. That is what her son Drew wrote. Nicely done, Drew. Joined Rotary a number of years ago and quickly became a wonderful part of the club. Community service is her middle name, and the club is much better because of you. Thank you for your dedication to Rotary, your family, and your community. Your drinking.
Nothing wrong with that.
And Val, this is your life. Presented to you by new Liquid Pro, leaving your hair looking shiny and alive.